Did you take my water? When Chris went to work, and they said he went to the gaming commission like he was supposed to. The gaming commission told him that he had to get a report from fluorescent police releasing him. There had to be a report that was releasing him that said
he wasn't being charged.
That he wasn't being charged.
In order for him to come back to work. Then.
So he went to fluorescent police to get that, and fluorescent police said they didn't have any record of anything.
Right, because he was never charged.
Right. So he had gone to his work and did what he was supposed to do, then gone back to fluorescent police to do what they were supposed to do, and then they still didn't have anything for him.
Right.
So here they caused all this problem, but then couldn't fix it either.
Did they ever give him anything from fluorescent?
No.
How did he go back to work?
Well, he was able to go back to work for a certain amount of time, but once that time was up, he couldn't work anymore.
Oh, I see. So without giving that paperwork, and fluorescent would not provide that paperwork.
Right.
That's what contributed to all of his stress.
Right.
Because he was running out of time. It had been 30 days.
Right.
And how much time did work give him to provide the paperwork?
I don't remember.
Can you find that out? Can you contact the casino and find out how much time he was given?
I can, maybe, but it's gaming commission.
Gaming commission? Okay. Or provide me the information, the number, whatever. I mean, whatever we need to do, we need to find out how much time they were giving him. It might have been 30 days. That might have been right when he died, when all this happened.
Right.
Because he knew he was out of time.
Right.
That was the contributing factor of his stress.
Right.
I didn't know that. See, I'm learning more about this, all the time.
Right.
I didn't know that he'd ever been taken to the station.
Yeah.
Was he photographed?
I don't know.
Was he?
I think so, because I think he was put into holding. For a brief amount of time.
So he was booked. You don't know if he was booked or not?
I think he was processed, but they let him go.
After interrogating him.
Right.
Without ever being read his rights.
Processed, but they let him go.
Did he say what they asked him? You remember what kind of questions he said they were asking him at the station?
They were just asking him about drugs, where he got them, what they were, where they, what he was using, why, where did he get it from, whatever.
And they never read him his rights, and he wasn't under arrest?
Nope.
What made him think that he had to talk to him? I guess because he was in police custody?
Right.
They were giving him the impression in order to let him go, he had to answer their questions.
Right, and he had to go to work that night, or he was in trouble.
Right, he didn't get to work.
He had a certain amount of time to be at work.
Right, and they could hold him for 24 hours, so they basically blackmailed him. He'd lose his job if he didn't answer their questions, because they were going to hold him.
Right.
Why did they handcuff him at the house?
Yes.
So he was in custody at the house, but he was not placed under arrest.
Right.
That doesn't make sense. How can they put you in handcuffs unless you're under arrest?
They did.
And they never read him his rights, and they interrogated him at the police station. Interesting. Did you ever file a complaint?
No.
Okay, you should file a complaint with Florissant Police Department then. You should call up right now. I'll give you the number, and the Captain Bowden, he handles internal affairs, and let him know you want to file a complaint. Just leave a message for him, and wait for him to call you back. Do you have a phone number he can call you back at? Okay, when he calls you back, let him know who you are. Let him know you want to file a complaint. You don't have to go a whole lot of details. You can tell him who you are and basically what happened. Just the basic things, that there was an illegal search and seizure done on you and your boyfriend's property, and that there were several things that happened there, and you want to file a complaint. The officers lied, they forced their way in. Did they touch you?
Just when they forced their way in.
Okay, well that's assault. That's illegal entry, first off. But if they put their hands on you at all, just even like this, that's assault. You can file charges against them for that. They put their hands on you. They had no reason to put their hands on you. You weren't doing anything.
Right.
If you put your hands on somebody, you can be charged with assault. They're police officers. They're not above the law. If they put their hands on you and touched you, even trying to force their way in, that is assault. Okay? So, the first thing you need to do is file a complaint. Kelly never filed a complaint against William when he was tased 3 years ago while he was handcuffed. And now she was tased 2 nights ago. So by not filing a complaint, you see how she feels now. It happened to her. That's what happens if you don't do something about it. You take action. it'll continue.
Right.
If they get away with it, they continue to do that.
Right.
So, that's awesome, man. See, I didn't know.